Youni is creating the new generation of students, employers, and startup founders. Once you start working with Youni, you can explore all the domains that you can perform in. You can get to explore them via internships, you can get to explore them via volunteer activities or research projects. Then you can prepare yourself for applying to university with our educational preparation center and with our AI matchmaking algorithm. For universities, we are the student acquisition platform, and for companies, we are the targeted workforce, the workplace where they can find their targeted workforce. For high schools, we are the management platform, and for universities, we are their scholarship and budget optimization. We managed to get over 6,000 students, admitted students to universities all around the world, which makes us the biggest online application platform in Eastern Europe. We managed to have an acceptance rate of 100% for our students, which makes us the best, and over $24 million in scholarships for our students only last year. In the past 12 months, we generated over 700K euros, and we are scaling and we are open in 8 countries. We have our new open branches in Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. We have our headquarters in Romania, and we had strategic partnerships in Bulgaria, Croatia, and Hungary, where in all of these countries, the companies are operating under Youni branding and selling the Youni products. Lately, we opened our fully remote branch in USA, where basically we are collaborating with Youni alumni and USA professors that are helping us scaling in the US market, getting us the universities and the high schools we need. What makes us unique? For the students, we are the one-stop shop for professional and personal development, and for universities, we are the full recruitment services. We have Youni for Youth, which is our youth organization that owns the Model NATO franchise for youth. And we have our Youni incubator, the only place where students in Eastern Europe can develop their passion projects. And for example, one successful case, our students launched a satellite into space 6 months ago. This is the full Youni ecosystem, which is unique in Europe and also in the USA, that we are trying to scale right now. This is our team. We all studied abroad, and this is our investors. So far, we generated over 1.3 million in investments for Early Gains Venture, Simple Capital, and angel investors. We have Matt Simons, who's the founder of QS Ranking, the biggest university ranking system in the world, who's opening our doors for universities. And our mission is to help over 1 million students to find their right career path and the right university. We are currently fundraising, and we are looking for 2 million in order to scale also in other countries. Thank you.
Thank you. Judges, microphone on you, 5 minutes from now.
Can you tell me more about the way you monetize your services?
Yes. So basically, we have 3 types of monetization. One is the commission based from universities and companies, where the average commission from the US market is $10,000 per student, and from the European market is around $3,500. We have the marketing budgets that are coming from universities. That's another way of monetization, which is around 15 to 30K per year for our services. And of course, we have the companies either as the commission for the employment rate, or as a marketing budget for the events that they do together with us in order to find their proper employees. Another way is what we monetize from students, where we have the annual subscription packages that are varying around starting from 500 euros up to 4,500 euros. And most of our packages that we sell to the students have a value of 2,000 euros per year. And in the US market, the minimum price for a package is $6,000 a year.
You mentioned subscription. For how much time do they subscribe?
So at least 1 year. The minimum time that they spend with us is 1 year, but the average duration of a contract in terms of a student is 2.5 years. And when we sign a university, we have the contract for at least 5 years.
All right. And right now, can you give us a breakdown, not necessarily the total numbers, but a breakdown of your revenue between commissions and marketing budget versus subscription or versus student revenue?
So right now, 70% of our revenue is coming from the student and 30% is coming from the universities. And this is our biggest challenge, and that's why we want the investment in order to sign more universities and to make it free for the student, because this is where the big money lies. And in order to do that, we needed to scale in multiple countries in order to get the contracts from the universities. And now that we reached that cap, we are ready to open the US market in terms of universities together with Matt and with the US professors. And that was our biggest challenge so far. So now it's time for us to scale.
And if you look at one student, let's say one student client, how expensive is to acquire it, to acquire him or her?
So the cost of acquisition for a student for us it's 137 euros. That's the cost that we pay in order to get to that student. If you are asking about how much does a student pay to get to the university, I didn't exactly hear.
No, that was the question.
Okay, so that's the cost of marketing that we have right now, because what we do is very targeted. And we have partnerships with high schools, and all the high schools are putting all of the students into our platform. So then it's a question of conversion on how we convert the students that we already have in our database.
So one more question, then I'll pass the mic. So you're saying that one client costs $137, but then you're selling to that customer a package which is in the thousands of dollars per month recurring. That means that you are highly, highly profitable.
So in the past month, we finished the last month with 100K in revenue, and we had spendings of 60K. So for the past 2 months, yes, we are profitable, but most of our profit we reinvested, because right now, as you saw, we open new markets. But in terms, like if we would stay in one market or then take Kazakhstan or Uzbekistan as the other markets, yes, we can be profitable easily.
How big is your total addressable market, and how big is your biggest competitor?
So the total addressable market is 100 million students yearly that are applying to university. So that's in the order of trillions in terms of the commission that we can get for that. Our biggest competitor, it's only in America. It's called Applyboard, which is a unicorn, but they are focusing on the Canadian market. In Europe, there is no other company that does all of our service and that has our entire ecosystem.
Hi, I was just thinking out loudly. If you are charging also the universities, how objectives you could be to send the student to the right place for him?
So that's the thing. Like, the students, they don't care about our partnership with universities. We also have the AI algorithm that helps the matchmaking process. So we don't bias the student in terms of our partnerships, and that's why we have the 100% acceptance rate, because the problem in the market is that only 1 out of 2 students that are starting the university are finishing it, and we are trying to solve that. That was also my personal problem and one of the reasons we started Youni. So we are never biasing the students. We are on the student side, and this way the universities can receive the students, the best students for them. They are not going to have the dropout rate. And for example, the biggest problem in America right now is the fact that they are receiving thousands and thousands of applications, and they don't know exactly how to allocate the budget for scholarships, and they don't know how to choose their students. So one example, Drexel University, before starting working with us, they were generating only from us 37 students a year, and only 1 went to them. After they start working with us, they got 9 out of 10, because this is efficiency, and that's what they want. That's how they make money, because it's the university world, it's a money-making machine for them.
Thank you, Youni. Thanks for the time.